Hello? Hello? Yo, guys. Yo. Yo, what's good, guys? It is Nilante Joy back here again. I just wanted to make a video about the brutal reality of ketamine addiction. Like, it's fucked up. I didn't realize how destroying it was. Like, I knew logically, but like looking back at the ways I used to act, and it's genuinely scary for the people around me, like to see people like that. It's really not nice. I was off it for a little while. I don't remember how long, maybe a month, maybe 2 months, maybe 3, I don't remember exactly. I was off it for a little while, and then I got back into it. I did it with my friend one night watching a movie, and I felt really good until obviously I got too much. I bought 2 grams, and when I start doing it, I can't finish. I have to finish it because I had a messed up sleeping pattern, so I couldn't sleep on it because I'm already used to sleeping at like 7 in the morning, so I couldn't sleep on it, so I just kept doing it. And towards the end, it got a bit depressing, but then I left it for a while, and then my friend invited me around to do some pills, some ecstasy pills, and we did that. And towards the next morning, we got K, and we went to the guy's house to collect it. And it's the first time I've been in the guy's house, and it was actually really scary. I can't lie. Got in there, he gave me a massive line. I didn't think about it too much because I didn't really think. I didn't usually because obviously I took a break. I used to do big lines, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But because I took a break, it really fucked me up. I was there, well, apparently I was only there for half an hour, but in my mind we lived like multiple lifetimes, and it was messed up, and I couldn't stand up. And then at one point I did manage to stand up, and I thought I was dead. I thought I was like locked in this like one room forever, and it's like purgatory. And I was just like seeing my friend like, and I was probably doing it as well, like seeing my friend just lie on the bed, like having little spasms, and his eyes at the back of his head, and he's just like blabbering, doesn't know what's going on. It's really sad to see, like. And I've been doing that a lot around my family. It's got to the point where they're not even concerned when I'm like sat there foaming from the mouth and thinking I'm gonna die anymore. They're not even concerned anymore. They're used to seeing me like that. And I'm lucky because I don't have a job or much money. If I did, while going through active addiction, I'd probably like be pissing blood or something. I'm lucky that I genuinely just can't get it, you know what I mean? Probably would have wasted all my money on fucking ketamine, hoes, you know what I mean? Like, right now I think God's waiting to bless me with financial freedom once I get internal freedom. He's saving me, you know what I mean? Type shit. But yeah, no, really, this is really not good. Like, I've been doing it almost every day, just turning myself into a pickle. My parents have been going through a breakup, and my mum's really not handling it well, like, she's trying to hurt herself and stuff, and she just doesn't, she's like, lets the house is like neglected, the animals don't really get much love, or they're just forgotten about a lot of the time. Have piles of clothes because we didn't have money for a whole month, so we didn't wash any clothes. And when we did get money, we wasted it on alcohol and stuff like that. And it's just, yeah, so with piles of clothes that are all mouldy and wet and stuck together, and it's taken forever to wash them. I got through about like 60% of it now, but I'm not really getting much help with it at all. It's just me like trying to keep everything together, and also getting blamed all the time for ruining my mum's life. And I just keep turning myself into a pickle to try to avoid it. And I'm also going through my own breakup, which is nowhere near as hard as like what she's going through, because everyone's went on for like 28 years. My one was only for like a year and a half, but it still hurts. And I mean, I've gotten a lot better at handling it day to day, and all the intrusive thoughts of like her with someone else and this and that. I've gotten better at just accepting that even if she is with someone else now and she's getting her cheeks clapped, it's not my girl, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to have any attachment to that. Like, it still stings here and there. And I used AI to ask why I keep getting these intrusive thoughts, and they said it's a defense mechanism to sort of force your brain into accepting the reality that it's over, which does make sense, because I do have these dreams about her, and like little daydreams of like big romantic gestures, we get back together or something like that, and I just have to keep reminding myself it's not true. So it does make sense my brain would put images of her like with someone else in my head to try force me into accepting the reality, but it's not true. But I know logically it's over, and been keeping no contact. Went off all my socials. The only reason I was on Instagram in the first place was to text her because her phone broke, so I could only text her through her laptop. So I didn't even use Instagram before I met her. I made a TikTok account to post videos, and I was off Instagram for ages. And Instagram's not good for your mental health, especially if you do drugs, and especially if you're in your relationship, because it will just give you shorts that make you so insecure all the time. And if you're on drugs, you start overthinking and thinking it's true. Like all these shorts, oh, she's out doing this, she's out doing that. Like, and it's bad for your mental health. Like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm starting uni soon, so I might make a new account, like, to socialize in that. But right now, I don't need it. Like, it's not doing me any favors. But yeah, my older sister sent me this video of this guy who's like pooping in an alleyway in a bin because he couldn't keep his bowels together, and it's fucked up. Like, that's really the path I'm heading down if I keep doing what I'm doing, you know what I mean? I've seen, like, people around me I've met before, like, not like friends, but like acquaintances. I've hung out with them, we've been chill. Like, I've seen them piss blood and jelly, like, at the age of, like, 23, 24. I've seen someone go to hospital 3 times for about 3 months each time for liver failure, and I literally had to go, like, the person, he was at someone's house, right? Staying there the night because he was homeless, doing his drugs, and he clearly needs to go hospital like hours before, but my friend refused to take him to the hospital because he had stuff in his house. So, and then we went to the shop to go get him Cocoa and fruits and like whatever to help him, and something for his bowels and whatever. But once we got back, the hospital came because he fully collapsed. He had a liver failure. He wasn't even 20 years old yet. He was 19. Been there 3 times, liver failure. Bro still owes me £20, but is what it is. Pissed me off that he didn't pay it back, but whatever, is what it is. Yeah, it's just really, really sad to see. Like, my other friend, he's been doing Ket since he was 13. He has like permanent cramps. Like, his liver and kidneys just hurt all the time. It's just, and I had this one girl as well that I used to like flirt with and stuff. She got fired from a job because she kept pissing herself at work. Like, it's really not funny, the reality of it. Like, when you're all doing it together session, like, you're all like wonky, you're all pickles, you're just having fun in your own world, but then reality hits and it's fucked up. I got fired from a job at McDonald's because of my ketamine addiction, and when I first started the job, I was sober for a while. Well, not sober, but I was sober of Ket for a while. I was meditating, I was healthy, and yeah, about halfway through, I was only there for about 3 months, the longest I've ever held a job. About halfway through, I ran into the guy who got the liver failure, and he offered me some K. And that's the first thing I said to him was like, no, because I'll get addicted to it, I'll lose my job. But then as he walked away, I was like, I'll take that free line you offered. And it all started from there, and then it got to the point where every day I'd have like my stomach and gastrointestines were just in pain all day, so I had to keep running to the toilet like every like 40 minutes or something, sit there pushing just to get one tiny little thing out, and nothing would come out. I spent all day on the toilet, and it got to the point where I was putting ketamine in a nasal spray bottle, and I would just like have it in like my little satchel at the front, or like when you're washing the tables and stuff, they give you like a satchel to put your spray and your tissues. But then I'll just like keep running to the bathroom to clean it, and I'll do ketamine at work just to stop the pain. And that's probably why I got fired, to be honest, because after I got addicted to it, started missing days because I was up all night, was at the toilet all the time, had to leave work early because of stomach pains. And at first I didn't associate me getting fired with the drug addiction. I was like, they just don't like me, blah blah blah. But looking back, it was not a good worker when you're like that. Yeah, ketamine really has just, and that's not even the worst part. It's just taken away like my ambition. Like, when I was before ketamine, I was just doing drugs like LSD and mushrooms and MDMA, like, and a bit of cocaine. Like, when I was doing that, even though like those drugs are still really bad for you, mess up your life, I had ambition. Like, I went out, I socialized, I went busking, played guitar, I made music at home. But once I started doing Ket, all I wanted to do was just lay there, listen to music, watch movies, and just be a fucking pickle all day, and just concern my family with how mashed up I look. And just, yeah, for years, like, I've just been more interested in just wasting my life than actually doing something with it because of the ketamine addiction. I just run around and run around picking up, going on bike rides, traveling to London to pick up, just doing anything besides like being productive. You know what I mean? And I just miss my old self where I'd just wake up and I'd want to make music for hours and I'd just be in a flow state, wouldn't have any like distracting thoughts. Now it's just like, let's do a line, let's waste our whole life, be a pickle, let's just do a line and just be nostalgic for the old times. It's like that Memberberry season of South Park almost. But yeah, man, I'm trying to get off it now because I don't want to end up in a nappy or shitting in an alleyway. I can't lie. Cannot lie, I don't want that to happen. So, and if I do think about going back, if I call the dealer or something, I'm just going to call my older sister, get her to come pick me up or something. Might have to go. I went to drug meetings for a little bit to help me with my addiction, but mainly I went for my girlfriend to try to salvage the relationship. But like, if I do try go back to Ket, I will go back to the drug meetings for myself this time, because I don't want to end up like that. I started doing it when I was 19, maybe like a month before I turned 19, and yeah, I've just been doing it a lot since then. Like, not every single day. Like, I'll go through like periods and then I'll be off it for periods, and I'll go through periods, I'll be off it for periods. Like, it's actually period, yeah. And it lowers your testosterone for like a whole week as well, which is something people don't tell you. Like, you just become like a bitch, like, type shit. Yeah. So anyone who's young and is thinking about trying it, hasn't tried it yet, just don't try it. It's not worth it. Whatever it teaches you, it doesn't stick. Like, once you get the message, put down the phone. Like, if you want to learn something about yourself from drugs, take mushrooms. Like, go in deep, you know what I mean? But don't fucking do Ket, because it's not, you don't learn about yourself like that. You might think you're learning about yourself, but learning about yourself without doing anything, well, you are doing something, you're making it actively worse. So you're just learning, oh, I'm a piece of shit, and then you just get addicted and you just keep making yourself more of a piece of shit. Like, well, that's with, like, obviously mushrooms and shit, like, obviously it's not good. It's not good for you. If you're, like, under 25, don't take that advice. Don't take mushrooms instead. Just stay away if you're under 25. But if you're past 25, you're an adult, make your decisions, and you want to go on a trip, choose something like mushrooms. Don't go to ketamine. You know what I mean? Just, yeah, take care of yourself, guys. Be careful. Stay away from ketamine. It's really bad. Psychedelic heroin, like, it may not seem that bad, but if you see yourself in a K-hole, like, it's genuinely saddening, like, for the people around you and everything.